He will motion towards the front door where the others are at. As in, like, should we bring everybody in? I mean...
I look between us and the door. How much of a clear line to the door do we have?
Does the door appear to be blocked from this side? Sorry, after you answered Kira's question.
The door is not blocked per se. However, you would have to go slightly diagonally to reach the door, and you would pass through like the where the three shambling things seem to be.
Right. I want to shake my head and just tap myself and then point to the one that either of them look like they have their backs more to me.
Okay.
No, hang on. What I want to do is, I want to sneak close enough that they're within my 5-foot move.
Oh, I shouldn't have rolled anyway. Okay, yeah. You sneak successfully around towards them, closer to them, so hiding behind like the little bar area. So you're within sort of reach for one of them, turned away from you.
Well, I guess while he's sneaking over there, Aegon will sneak over to the door to make sure the door is open.
First attack is...
Okay. Wait, give me a second. Aegon, you are moving towards to go to the door?
Yes.
Will you cross the distance before Jules attacks or after?
It would be as he's moving to attack.
As I open up.
That would be during your sneaking over there.
Could you roll stealth again?
Yes. I don't think it's gonna matter because he's then, as soon as I get the door, he's then attacking. Yeah. But okay.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. All right. So, do you want to describe how you vanquish your
when I'm right behind him, first attack drives the bright blade into his back, and as he screams from that one going through, she stands fully up and just slashes through his neck with the other one.
Alright, you slash through his neck, and his head sort of, whatever's left of his head kind of just gets sliced clean off and rolls towards, it crunches onto the floor with a sickening thud and then starts to roll towards its two companions who turn to look at you as they watch like their friend sort of is slumped forward and sort of slides off your weapon. Yeah. Mega goes for it. You throw the doors open, I assume, for everyone to come in.
Yeah, which actually happened during his attack.
Yeah, during that attack. Okay, you throw the door open. Everyone roll initiative.
Right, so the surprise round's over?
Yes, basically, because no one else is doing it. Oh my...
11.
Too busy playing with his knife, he's throwing up and down, make sure he doesn't cut his fingers. Seriously.
Okay, an 8 plus 5 is 13. I have a 13.
I have an 8. Do I even get my bonus if I get a 1?
I have an 8. I think 1 just means you go last. Suzu's upstairs, unless she's running down to join the fight.
I would like Suzu to roll, because I assume she will start coming towards you guys as soon as you hear the ruckus.
Oh, she's having a nap.
Okay, Suzu is taking a nap, guys. Okay, I got it. So, Megat, it is your turn.
I will use move action to get to the one farthest from Jules, so that way we will meet in the middle.
Okay.
Yep.
And just do an unarmed attack.
Okay, you go behind the one furthest away. Alright, and roll. 14 total. It is a critical.
Woo! Roll 10 dice.
Make him explode. Get once.
Critical.
So it'll be 9.
You get 9. Okay, so the zombie sort of shrieks as you like wail into it, and it sort of falls to its knees as you almost you punch its armor, and it dents inwards, kind of cutting into its back. It sort of bulges out its stomach, and falls to its falls down. It is actually the zombie's turn. So the one who hadn't been hit, he turns to Mega. And it tries to sort of swing at you with, it pulls out its dagger for its move action and tries to swing at you with it, but you manage to sort of deftly move out of the way in time. The one currently on the floor stands up.
Provoking attack of opportunity? Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, as it tries to just use your fist and you slam down on it, and it just crunches with this, it lands with a sickening crunch and just kind of falls flat onto the onto the floor. It's kind of sunken into the wood where the wood kind of broken in, and it's just kind of like stuck there. And you hear a sort of shattering from inside its armor, and you see slowly as there's a little puddle that starts to form around it, just a tiny one underneath it.
Okay. Did the other one turn around when its friend got its face smashed into the ground?
Yes, so you are looking at its side right now. It's kind of looking at
Okay, I'll use my move action to get behind it and then sneak attack it in the arse.
Specifically the ass.
Okay, so you slash and cut clean through its armor. You cut, you slice through its skin. Sort of shrieks and tries to retaliate, but can't do so. And then sort of stumbles away from the both of you, staring at both of you angrily. It stares straight at Jules. It moves back a bit.
Right, so its back is exposed to everyone pouring in the door. These zombies are fucking stupid.
It's exposed its side.
Guys, go for flanks. It's engaged with me. Go for flank attacks.
It's me up next, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
You are at the door. You're about 15 feet away.
Okay,
sorry,
that's within
10 feet. I was good. 10 feet.
It doesn't matter. It's still within my move distance easily. Yeah. Since I was already ready, had my sword out, I moved to attack and go for a flying slashing motion.
All right.
Okay then.
Would you like to describe how you finish off your the last foe you can see?
I can try.
Go for it.
Laaniel quickly moves to the side of the zombie lizard thing and quite easily just slashes it through the waist and just has it cut in half as it takes a moment for it to realize that the action has happened. And slowly the upper half falls over from the lower half.
Alright, and you sort of, like, the lower half sort of falls to its knees first before it slowly just thumps onto the ground.
Yes.
The scene settles. Everything's quite quiet. The blacksmith sort of sheaths his greatsword and he looks around and says, "Wow, you guys are the real deal?"
Yep. Can we loot the corpses?
Absolutely, yes. The corpse, I would like to specify, the corpse that Aegon had encountered currently still has a little bit of a puddle around it. Would you like to investigate?
I was going to say, as soon as Glant's character, Laaniel, comes in, he'll probably, like, motion for him to come over and point at the puddle.
Well, so before Laaniel goes in, he smiles at the blacksmith, puts his knife back and says, "See, didn't have to."
Well, the blacksmith laughs. It's kind of like, can see why you're running with them.
Laaniel walks in and Aegon motions to the. So does the zombie has goo on it or?
Not goo, but sort of this like shiny liquid.
Okay.
Sort of pooled around it. It's
So
a very small puddle.
So Aegon motions Laaniel over them.
Yeah. As far as you guys have heard, Aegon hasn't said anything at all yet, so.
Okay.
All
So
I know is go on.
Aegon's
The
suggesting
strong
that I
silent
use the sense magic or whatever it is.
Okay. From what you can tell, it seems to have magical origins, though it's not detrimental per se. It's not quite like the goo that you encountered earlier.
Okay. I'd like to take a bit longer to see if I can discern anything more about it. I need to roll for that, don't I?
I would like you to roll perception, yes.
Okay, that's +5. Well,
You kind of
stare at it. You stick your finger in it, lick it. Nope, nothing.
Rub it on your ear.
Look at my mouth starts dissolving.
Kind of look at it and can't really tell what it is, but you can certainly try again.
Yeah, can I try again?
Absolutely.
All right.
From what you can perceive from your
am I rolling
from
again?
earlier, from your staring, you can tell that it's not. It doesn't seem to be any sort of a. It doesn't seem to be dangerous. It's not corroding anything. It's not really doing anything. It's quite innocuous. 12. So leaning in, you can sort of. You don't really smell anything. It's not really much. You feel your senses tell you that if you taste it, you might be able to discern it better. Kind of look at it. Is this water? Oh my god.
So
Is this real?
wait, so my senses are telling me that if I taste it, I'll know it better, and my instincts are saying it's okay to do so.
Yes. You sense no harmful magic of any sort. You don't see anything wrong with it.
Well,
It's not corroding anything. It's not burning anything.
Well, can I use
It's
Can I use detect poison real quick just to be sure?
Sure.
Is that another roll or?
I don't need it. Just you cast detect poison. You sort of run your hand. You hover your hand over it, and you don't really detect anything. If anything, hover your hand over it, and you sort of sense. It seems to have magical origins that are very
But it is
pure?
not a poison.
Very pure. Yeah, it's not a poison, but as an arcane user, you sense that it's a little bit magical origins. That's a little purer than whatever has been going on in this town.
Okay, well, seeing as it's not poison and my instincts are saying it's okay, I squat down, dip my finger in it, then lick it.
Okay, I would like you to roll perception again. For fuck's sake!
9. I'll lick it again.
He's on the floor slurping it up. We're just kind of like all looking at him like,
Tastes great.
This tastes familiar, but I don't know from where.
Alright, I'll just roll again. Oh my god. That's 10. Alright, one more. I'll just keep going until
you keep tasting it, you're like, tastes kind of woody. Why is that? And kind of look
tastes
down,
like tastes like decaying flesh.
Ew.
Hey, there we go, 20.
last little slurp of it you get.
Yeah, I lick the final bit off the floor, and suddenly I just like.
Yeah, you bend down basically. You kind of it up, and then it hits you like from all your training, your procurement of magical devices and whatnot, all of the adventuring that you've done, your familiarity with this liquid hits you. It seems to be a potion of sorts, of cure light wounds. And though you don't have any injuries or anything, you feel surprisingly refreshed.
Okay. Laaniel looks frustratedly at Miroslav and says, "You try identifying it next time. With all your magical aptitude, I'm sure you'll do just fine." So, Laaniel, I mean, has that body been searched yet?
None of the bodies have been searched.
Okay. Well, Laaniel searches that one specifically then.
Okay, you search it. You find the remnants of the broken glass holding the potion, and maybe a small coin pouch, holding on to them. If you check inside, it's about maybe 20 coins, give or take. But otherwise, you see nothing else.
Okay.
Other than the armor and the dagger that he has.
He pockets the gold and takes the dagger.
Oh, sorry. Also, you notice that they're all wearing boots that you feel might be useful. If you didn't use.
Well, there's only 3 zombies though.
Yes.
So he
pays them no heed.
He stands back up and says that we should probably decide who is going to need the boots before we take them.
Would anyone like to look for the other loot the other bodies, or shall we?
Aegon's going to look for Suzuko since she hasn't.
Aegon finds Suzuko at the top of the stairs, kind of getting ready her loot. She's gearing up. She's like, "Oh, is it over?"
Yeah, I guess Laaniel will go loot before she rummages the bar for anything.
All right. Okay, you loot the closest body to you. You find a flask of something, of the liquid, and the same coin pouch. Inside it's about 20 golds, maybe less than that, maybe more, you're not quite sure. But yeah, you hold up the flask. You're not quite certain what it is.
Well, let me drink half of it, I'll tell you.
If you're lucky, it's only half.
I'll down the whole thing, and as I'm dying, yeah, it was poison. Go ahead.
Is there any way for me to tell if it's liquor or not besides tasting it, or can I just smell it?
You pop open the little cork, and you sniff it, and it doesn't smell like any sort of alcohol. You can call Laaniel over.
Good. Yeah, I'll just motion to Laaniel and just tell him magic it.
As Laaniel approaches, he sees the flask and he realizes it's the same sort of potion.